But yes, thank you all for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. All right, blood. So top decks right now are neutral blood, and on low tiers, I am low tier, aggro. None of those. Okay, so nice. We should be careful for the aggro. That's why I have this aggro oriented. That's why the substitution is there. I happen to favor substitution in this deck. But control blood, yes, is popular. But control blood is so much more popular in unlimited that generally those who play control blood are in unlimited. We're not playing Acceleratium turn 1. Let's see. Who had asked for the deck? Wizrob, if you're still around, do you have a preferred site that I use for the deck construction? Because I can try and do that on the side. Analyzings. Dos analyzings. Okay. Let's see. If he plays a 3-drop, then I can just substitute it. If he... Oh, by the way, a 3-drop which is not the Vengeance Amulet Blood Moon. Oh, no, it is blood. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Control blood and rotation without Bahamut because budget. Yeah, I don't own it. Alright. I'm actually terrified. Because, yeah. Blood has done some nasty things to my butt. So, let me see. Alright, let's see. I hate that they call it the Shadowverse Portal when every time I think that they're talking about Portal, and I'm like, oh, Portal! Like Portalcraft. And they're like, no. Here, we will Acceleratium, I think, just because it fits with my curve, and it gives me a bigger board. Let's see. So, we go in for this. What do we got? We don't need to evolve anything, so... Goblin Mage, yes. Sparkly stuff? Gimme! Alright, Icarus is around. Good to hear. Alright, back to Portal. Let's see. No. Portal, please. Build a Portalcraft. Check. One of these. By the way, some of my choices are because of budget, so be aware that if you find cards that you think just should, like, I should have 3 of, and I don't, you can absolutely include them. Alright, that is gonna hurt. Like a super scope. Well, I'm not gonna finish that statement, mostly because I think it's hilarious. I can imagine where some people would not. And I will take 1. Alright, he's Vengeance, but we still do want to control things a bit. So, there we go. Let's see. I also play it... there we go. I don't know how many dimension cuts I run. I think I run 2. I'm not sure. I might run 3. So... Okay. Let's assume that for now. Yeah, I'll have to adjust a couple of things and check when I get out, but we will probably dimension cut that. I'm not sure I run 2 of those. Yeah, a couple of these I'll have to check. Like, a couple of 2-ofs I have in here are specifically because I only have 2 of them. So, let's see. Check back here. Let's see. I've only animated Halo Golems. Awesome. I can only think of what you said yesterday, the day prior. I feel bad beating you because budget, but I'm gonna beat you senseless. Okay. Every time someone else says something different about that, and the quote is misquoted every time. Alright, Icarus. Do me well, Icarus, because if you don't, I'm in some trouble. You might say I'm a genius. So this deck is not exactly what I would call budget, but there are budgetary constraints. So, that will do. We will use this to beat down one of them. Okay. And after that, Goblin Mage. because there's a slim chance I can play a 1-drop off it. Alright, cool. Now we're going to play it a little bit risky by doing that trade instead. So I'm back down to just 1 in my deck. Yes, gotta go back. So the deck builder is going to be a little bit off because I'm not sure about the counts on some of the cards. So I'll have to check when I get out, but I will, WizRob, if you're around, just try and stick around until after the game and I'll check for you. Alright. Deus. Deus is an excellent card, but not really what we want to play right now. Because I'd rather play Mechwing. I know, right? Ancient and Analyzing. That, to me, is a high roll. Okay. Okay. Now, he could be Control, but I think he's aggressive. Because he's aggressive, we trade. Because I don't think I can out-aggress a deck like that. However, what I can do is just beat the crap out of them. Okay? Savage Wolf, where do you go, Savage Wolf? That's an interesting trade, sure. Engine's busted. Alright, Substitution. That's rude. I really want to do it, because it's so rude. At the same time, I think just abandoning the Deus, or playing the Deus and abandoning these cards is probably a better idea. So let's do that instead. I say abandoning those cards because it's unlikely that I'm going to get the chance to play them. Okay, we're doing that trade because 2 damage to face right now is actually worth it. Alright, here we go! Alright, now we gotta be careful. I draw a lot of cards with this deck, but I can turn off Resonance with meta production. Yeah? What you want? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Now I need neutral cards. Let's see. Neutral, please. Okay. Sure. Doesn't bother me none. Alright, we're gonna play out... Basically, we're not... Whatever we do, we have to not... what's it called? Turn on Resonance. So... Because I want to just play up the board. Heavens will fall. You might say I'm a genius. Alright. And there's no need to do anything else because he has 1 card left and we've got a board. Alright. Give me a moment while I check this out. Again, I'm going to have to check the counts on some of these cards. Hello, Bahamut. I can't say I'm really shocked, but that's alright. See. Yeah, there's not a great way that we beat Bahamut, but, you know, this is the way that decks that don't have skill do. So, we're just going to play down lots of stuff. That's lots of stuff. I actually don't want to have Resonance right now. Okay, that's fine. So, we'll just lay this down. Now, the funny thing is, aggro into control. Yeah, I've seen some decks do it. Some decks just run the card because it sometimes win you the game. But here's the good reason why I have this. If he clears my board and hits me in the face, that means that he has a board clear in an aggressive deck, which I would find staggering. If he doesn't clear my board, he can't hit my face, so he has to hit one of the, frankly, you know, unnecessary minions on my board. And I can stall him until I draw into Saphira just fine. At least just that card. Because he hasn't shown me that there's any real threats. He had a lot of aggressive cards, but that can't hit my face. So, he can't clear the board and hit my face, I don't think. Scarlet Saber. Sure. Okay, and where's that go? Okay. So this is a game on our hands. What do you trade with? the 3/3, I assume. Yes? Witness the power. What's it hit? Okay. You took damage on that. I find that interesting. Yes? Hit something with your 13/13. Yeah, I would have too. Good job. You did it. Because this makes my day a lot easier. Oh, look. It's here. So now we don't want Resonance again. And I want the stuff that's already in my deck right now. Okay, one less Ancient. So, of the ways we can do this, how would we like to do it? I'm actually going to Evo this because it makes my day a little bit easier. I could just hit him in the face. I have to be careful. Because if I Evo this, slam the Ancient Artifact into this, and then play down Swordsman and just hit him in the face for 3, we get closer to lethal, which is a good thing. So, play that down for free. Okay. Okay. And there's no need to play anything else. Because we've got Saphira for 6 damage to face, and it's unlikely he can get out of that. Plus, we're still above the point where if he wipes my board, I still don't automatically lose. I'm in a bad spot, true, but I still don't auto-lose. Even if he hits me for 13, I've still got 6 life left. Hungering Horde. They all have different names. Imagine if you had hit the Goblin instead of the, or if you had hit the Goblin Princess instead of the Goblin. Let's see. Yep, that would be lethal. So let's not drag this out. No need to do anything strange. And I'm going to kill you with this here Goblin. It's true. You don't just auto-win when you run Bahamut. I have to say, I do gain some amount of triumph for that. So, alright. Now we're going to quickly check the deck. Just a couple of the cards, like, for example, the meta productions are there on a personal belief level, so you can easily switch those out. Dimension Cut is to verse aggression more. Yeah, to be... Go for 2 drops. There we go. Yeah, so it's a little bit verse aggression. That's why the substitutions are there. That's why the dimension cuts are there. But you can easily swap them if you want to make it more late game. The general way to play the deck, which I'm sure that you can figure out, but is basically try and cycle through artifacts as fast as you can, and then Saphira to clear it out. I play it as a board control deck, mostly, where unless the other person is more late game than me, I just clear the board as much as I can. So having a 2-drop here is really important, as it turns out. Even though I'd love to keep Icarus for later, there's no sacrifice, like, that would be worth it, so. Because I can't lose 2 to 6 life off of that card. Alright, so there's some control in that deck. And what we're going to do is I could take board control value or value for later. So what I'm going to do, because this deck looks like, because this card is here, I think the deck is more late game. So I could either take the board, or I could, by trading this, giving them a card, and then exiling this, or I could exile this and make the trade, which makes it him have 1 less card. So if it's a control deck, I'd rather have him less cards. If it's an aggro deck, I probably want to have board presence. So right here, it depends entirely upon your strategy. I I think I'm gonna go for board presence because I'm more afraid of getting plowed under by aggressive cards than I am by later game cards. Because in the later game, as long as he doesn't shut down Saphira, we should be okay. Now, I do have Resonance Even, which is not good. It's neutral. That's fascinating. Alright, so, here's how this one goes. Darn. I wish I could have gotten out of it easier. But, yeah. So, this has a complicated series of reasons. I'm going to Evo and charge in this 5/5 because I don't want to take damage. It is neutral blood, which is one of the things I neglected to mention, but I thought. I rather would Evo this, but next turn I'm going to Hakrabi, which will draw both of my artifacts. And I will have Resonance next turn. So, it's unfortunate. He gets that for free. But it makes his next turn weaker. And hopefully, that's a good thing. Bloodcraft, well, no, neutral blood is a thing. It's been a thing for a while. I just have never been overly, I don't know, threatened by it. Yeah. That is a curious strike to me. Alright. This has to test me very well. So, as much as I wanted to Hakrabi, we'll do it next turn. There's no choice. Right now, we've got other things to do. We're going to set this up ahead of time. Play down the Ancient, play down the Puppet. We're not going to play the second Acceleratium. I could, but I will not. I can't take 6. Let's see. Sword to blood just going face? No. No. I mean, he's aggressive right now, but the aggression is kind of limited to the neutral bonus cards, which means he's got the best draw one can get, which currently it looks like he does, or it would be that he just had the nut. Like, he either had the nut draw, or he didn't. So, I've only got one artifact left, and that is an issue. We're going to play Saphira as though she's not burst, I think, and just clear out the dude. Because otherwise, I think I'm still in a bit of a rough spot. Other options? Essentially none. Because I can draw one artifact out, but I don't think that's worth it. Is it? Play Evo charge? Yeah, no, we'll do Hakrabi anyway. It's not the best, but let's see. Where's the Beauty and the Beast? Ugh, none of that. Alright. So we're cleared on artifacts. We'll use my Evo point here to clear. Now, we are in kind of a bad spot, believe it or not. And the reason being, and the reason I didn't play this, is that hopefully next turn I can use it as removal. Because that's kind of the nut draw. Hector's very powerful if you draw Hector into Hector. Gruff Mountain, so he gets that for free. Fine. Okay. So, we're going to elect to get hit, I think, for free. The reason being is it gives me the chance to Magisteel and Hakrabi right now. So, we are kind of riding a thin edge. Yeah, that's the thing. Right now, we are in a very rough spot. He's drawing the better cards he could draw. Like, Happy Pig is not a good card against me right now. Stormwolf is. So, Angel the Word, I wonder where he puts it. Face. Yeah, I'm not surprised. If 5 to face, The problem is, the reason why I was going to let them hit is that next turn, my next, well, Beauty and the Beast because it's a card. And the reason, Demon Caleb, is that it makes me have a better turn next turn. Neato libido. Fine. Fine. Alright. Here we go. That would be nice later, but not right now. Is it better later? 1, 2. Pay 1, Riku 2. Pay 1, Riku 2. Whiteboard. Let's get silly. This is not how you're supposed to do this, but it's how I'm doing it. 1 for you. Two for you. Oh, Silver Cog Spinner is very tempting, but I'll just Magna Legacy instead. Alright. The Inconsolable Void. We'll do this because he is not Vengeanced, which means he can't burst me out with anything, and also because I already threaten lethal. If I was them, I might have just evoed face to set up for Phantom Cat, drawing 2 cards if they have neutral Phantom Cat. Well, they do. Savage Wolf. Sometimes you just win games. Yeah. No. I think not. They did misplay, yes. And that misplay made me win the game. If they had evoed face, bad blood. Yep. Correct. It's, yep. And that's the thing. I very much go for that. Hold on, let me make sure I haven't done my ranked wins for it yet. Missions. Oh, one more ranked match. Rotation. Let's go. Mistakes do happen, R2. I did it earlier. Just sometimes they are punished and sometimes they are not. And when they are not punished, it feels good on your side. When they are punished, like how we were very well aware of the chance, we just capitalize. That's a game that they could have won and they didn't. And something that if they recognize that fact, then they'll be a better player and they won't make that same mistake again. If they're not, then they'll make the same mistake again until they realize it or stop playing. I accept. So, here's the thing. This could be several things. If it's Aegis, I would like to have them be dead before Aegis. If it is not Aegis, it's probably Stormhaven, because Stormhaven is a cheap deck. And I am low on ladder, which means it's a fine thing to say. Globe of the Stairways does not tell me it's not, well, it doesn't really tell me anything. I'd rather Magisteel Lion, because reliability. Alright, so Magisteel Lion, next turn's gonna be Fervent Machine, almost always. Turn after that is probably gonna be Goblin Mage and one of the Analyzings. Sure. Fervent Machine. I'm not gonna hit it because right now there's no point. Because I can take care of it next turn if I need to, and if I don't need to, I won't. That's fine. Again, it's not being particularly aggressive. If it's not being particularly aggressive, I'm not sure I care. Alright, well, we'll still go with the same play, I think. Goblin Mage. Okay, we'll play down the Analyzing, and now we'll knock it for 1. Cool. That's fine. Next turn I can always Magisteel substitution or something. I'm assuming you sack in the 1/1. Because why wouldn't you? But now I'm expecting Cudgel. Priest of the Cudgel. But okay. Priest of the Cudgel wipes me here and is pretty good. Feather Worm's Descent. Thank you for knocking for one. Plays around Temple. No problem. I mean, the other thing is knocking it down for one is advantageous now. Now, let's see. We're going to play the expensive cards first. And we want more analyzing, so we put them in the deck before we do Goblin Mage. There we go. Sometimes patience pays off. Okay, we hit them in the face. There's no need to Evo. We're not in a rush. But, yeah, I did it for multiple reasons. It plays around Temple. It also actually just plays around... What? You don't think he's very good? Ah. Okay, cool. I mean, you can't be targeted by my stuff, or it can't be damaged. Can't be damaged. Okay. Boy, he's not gonna like me. Alright, let's draw a card. It's not damage. Now, we're going to go with board presence here. So we're not going to play the Goblin Emperor. We're going to play Mechwing and pollute our deck a little. I dislike the Feather Worm thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Understood. Hold on, let me check what I got. Radiant and Analyzing. Ah, you know what? I'll call that a bit of a high roll. Okay. Now we hit face. So slow of a card. It is a very slow card. At the same time, a 6/6 is pretty powerful. And playing a 6/6 that you get on turn 6 can be, or turn 7, can be powerful. Yes. Is there anything else you would like from me? Now, we are in a pretty good spot. Oh, Odette. Hello, Odette. That wipes my board pretty much for freeze. Okay. Oh my god, it's the other one! Oh, that one sucks! Woo! Alright, well, let's draw another card. Okay, let's draw the card first. Important. Wow. Alrighty then. Okay, I don't need the extra point, so we play the card that draws us a card first. Quote-unquote draw, of course. Goblin, good to see. And we'll heal ourselves for 1. Now, I am sort of scared of Themis. Is it worth playing into Themis? It is not because I have lethal on board, I think. No, it's worth it. We'll do this. Thank you for telling me that, because believe it or not, I actually had forgotten about that. Because that card to me is like, oh, that's awful. Like, I don't care. So right now, we threaten lethal for doing, like, nothing. Hi, John. Good for you. You're really not going to like this. Let's see. Okay. So, I have many options. The thing is, I really think that the one that's kind of the most annoying is still the right one. But she's shown she has heals. Let's see. Yeah, okay, thank you. She's shown that she has heals. So let's just see if we get lucky then. We kind of didn't. That's alright. 1 left. Alright, so we'll probably just let the Evo charge happen, but we'll do this for now, because it draws us cards, so why not? Okay. Icarus, my girl. All right. Yep, we will. Oh boy, we will. Yep, we'll trade. Oh, draw me a card. Do it? Nah, we'll let it go. Okay. All right. So the problem is, if I didn't think she had heals, I should have just evoed Saphira. That being said, this actually puts up a pretty decent setup for lethal, because if she takes a couple of points of damage, actually, if she takes 4 points of damage, she dies. Hey, foo. That's fine. Black Scripture for that. Okay. Ah, you make me laugh. Ooh, that's a card too. Draw a card. Let's see here. Our options are Evo hit face. No, I think this stays 1 otherwise. But, yeah. Low roll. Okay. Better mark that on the first. All right, so here's where sometimes we win and sometimes we lose. All right. Now, I think full moon keeps that at 1. So, if that's true, then we could have set up sneaky lethal. But as it stands for now, I'm hoping that she doesn't out-heal that or put up wards. If she does, we're in a bit of a pickle. Okay. You've got 2 Evo points. I'd assume you would use them. Pitfall. Excellent choice. Hit the 2-drop, I assume. Why wouldn't you hit the 2-drop, though? Ah. Alright, you got 4 left. What you got? Sometimes you're broken. So broken. Alrighty then. Let's go get us some packs. A good free way to end the day. Packs, free gold, all sorts of fun things. Alright, so, achievables. Cool. We got some mechanized servants. And now we'll go over to the shop and get some free card packs. 1 Chronogenesis pack, please. Give me Deus, or give me the Fallen Angel card, please. It was just a slight beat off, I think. Curses! None of the cards that I wanted! Oh, well. I like Silent Laboratory, so having a shiny one is fun. Castle Guardian, Gravikinetic Warrior, I've got plenty. Adept Archer, I think I also have plenty and I don't intend using. Airship Whale, I have plenty and they're not that good. Fire Sprite Grove, I think I have plenty. Weedman, I definitely have plenty. Sister of the Sword doesn't seem like a good card anyway. Now a Starforce Legends pack. Yeah, not that good. Name I can't pronounce, but I like this card, but I don't know if it's good or not. Let's see, it's a Shadowcraft card. Other than that, I have plenty. I have some and I don't use them. I have plenty. This is new, but I don't intend to use it. Rampaging Mammoth, sure. Star Bishop I don't think is that good. Airbound Barrage I have plenty, and Magic Gun Hunter I think is a cool card.